The government of Qatar has announced that Israel and Hamas have reached an agreement to a humanitarian pause in Gaza that will endure for at least 4 days. Within a day, the temporary ceasefire would be declared to have begun, according to the statement. According to the declaration, a number of Palestinian women and children imprisoned in Israeli jails will be released in exchange for the release of 50 civilian women and children hostages who are now being held in the Palestinian enclave. The Israeli cabinet had earlier decided to approve an agreement that would see some of the captives held by Hamas in Gaza released. Tuesday's vote was called by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's military cabinet. Later in the day, the U.S. State Department reaffirmed that "we're close." Most of the 300 Palestinian detainees jailed in Israel who could be freed as part of the hostage release agreement are younger than 20 years old. A list of convicts scheduled for release was released by the Israeli government on Wednesday, and it shows that many of the inmates are between the ages of 14 and 19. The list shows that little more than a dozen of the inmates are in their 20s, and about a dozen more are older. In a statement, Hamas announced that Israel had agreed to free 150 of its Palestinian inmates in return for 50 hostages. Before the Israeli cabinet decided on the agreement on Tuesday, a senior Israeli official told that the detainees who might potentially eligible for release were mostly young individuals.